We are up and running. I don't know, I had some audio issues that kept on unfixing themselves. Either way, hopefully this sounds good. If not, you'll be fine. I really don't like how low my FPS is dropping, but I don't know, it's just, I don't... I mean, I guess I do kind of feel it, like, when I move around. Oh, not really. If I move around this way, it seems fine. You know? I don't know. Low FPS, very surprised. Again, I'm pretty sure it's because of the Pops. Pops Demand mod. It's really intense. It is a really intensive mod. Still, well, I mean, it's hitting 30 now, but now when I hit it here, it's probably going down. So where were we at? We're going probably about 25 frames per second average, which is a little low, surprisingly. I have a pretty decent PC too. This thing plays Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront pretty well. I don't even like that game, but I was surprised it plays it so well. Austria is afraid of us, so that's always good. Hand over and read. I don't really care about that. Netherlands relation. But yeah, that's actually interesting. Got some weird stuff going on here. Well, no, actually, we haven't gotten through the Mexican-American War yet, I guess not. But they're just allied with the United States. They're actually not a satellite of them. Uh-oh, you guys can hear that. Sorry. Child labor law passed. Following Britain's lead in 1839, Prussia, under the influence of some religious and social figures, passed a law strictly regulating the amount of child labor that was possible during the year. So I gained more prestige. Let's see. All Pops in Prussia are North German will gain one consciousness. All Pops that are South German will gain one consciousness. And social reform selected restricted. So I can only imagine that does. I go to politics and I go to child labor. It's restricted. So let's see. It adds a bit of that factory throughput, but at the same time, with it restricted, it gives us immigrant attraction. And actually, if I make it illegal, then I get some population growth and immigrant attraction, while at the same time losing a little bit of my industrial power. Though honestly, I don't know. Revolution Carlist Spain. So Carlist Spain is formed. The Russian Empire fears our might, so we are a scary thing to them, even though they're big. We're quite, but they're scared of us, so that's good. What I would like to see is what are we producing the most? And see, this is where it's annoying because it's not the way. Our top 5 domestic produced products are timber, cattle, coal, print, and grain. So we have a lot of coal in timber. And actually, if we go to trade, right? Yeah. If we go to trade, we go to timber, lumber. I need timber, which is logs themselves. That is cigars. Timber is not in high demand, so we have a. Who's producing it though? No, it is, but lumber is probably needed, huh? Well, let's see. Top 5 producers. I'm one of the top 5 producers of timber. Russian Empire is always going to probably be top 1 because they have a lot of forest. So what I need to do is actually turn this timber into lumber. And we are up and running. It was a... Well, actually, it doesn't matter. It's none of your damn business how long it took me to do what I had to do. What the hell? Why is that all... What? Man, you leave like a little bit. All of a sudden, all this shit goes down. Sorry. Anyway. Alright, we are back. Alright, so anyway, lumber is in high demand, so we do want to actually produce lumber. And since we produce so much timber, it would make sense because timber produces lumber. It's not super high demand now. But something, you know? I think just in general lumber, would be a good thing to have if we produce so much timber. So, is there any way I can produce a factory? I can't, because I am I'm interventionalist, but interventionalism doesn't allow the building of factories. So, don't hope you couldn't really hear me drink my water all that much. They will not accept, and because they're sphered by someone else. I can't do anything there either. Let's see. Peru goes bankrupt. Well, that's a good way to make some money if you're in that region. Let's see. They're allied with the Ottoman Empire. That's actually all they're really allied with. Russia, on the other hand, has no allies other than Finland. So we're going to hopefully kind of keep them, because my idea is to, after forming Germany, or at least a majority of it, rotation in Prussian Württemberg, is actually execute Plan Lebensraum. So Moscow is, I always forget where Moscow is for some reason. There it is. Even though that's not the capital, St. Petersburg is at the time. So somewhere about here. It might not be doable, but I'm going to try anyway. And we were only 3 years into the game. So, and our money is obnoxious right now. We are making just tons of money. So, we can actually lower, notably, the taxes on the rich to about 20%. And it's going to dip real hard for a little bit, but okay, that's not us. It's like, what? So Russia is actually just focusing on expanding into Central Asia. Okay, I guess that's something they can do. Price luxury furniture. I have a pretty good relationship with France, so that's good. I have actually a pretty good one with Austria as well. So, and we're also seeing a population boom, for what it is at least. So clergy is at 2% in both these places. So we're going to go for Pomerania. And Westfalen. Crap, where's it at? There it is. East Prussia. Huh. There you go. Very split issues over in Brandenburg. As a country to whole, Jingoism. Is it Jingoism? Jingo. I think it's actually Jingoism, because there is no L. Nah, I probably bothered to sell someone pronouncing it wrong. Either way, probably should have just did it on purpose to really bother people. How many officers do I have? We don't have a lot of officers in Prussia, but apparently we do get a notable amount. So actually we do have a little bit lower on the officer class, and now I'd be lowering taxes on the middle class. There seems to be no projects working now. Production, looks like we have a liberal push in the House, but not a large one. Foreign investment, I can also start investing in foreign places. I think I will do that. Restore the academia, which will change it to traditional academia, which will give me a base bonus across all of them. I'm not going to do that. I prefer the that's going to give me prestige. I don't have a lot of prestige really. That's a lot of money I think they're asking if I look at the price. Actually, it's not all that much money. You know, yeah, we'll do it. Yeah. We'll put it on the expedition for everybody. I hate this. Oh wait, we can now do a national conference. What does that do? I lose prestige, but I gain research points. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm not gonna remove the first minister though. That doesn't seem like something I want to do. Luxembourg insults somebody, or maybe us. Netherlands goes to war. Ooh, with who? Oh, they're just in what do you call it? Somewhere in East Indies doing their naughty things. You know what I don't have done? I don't have this. I have a timer on, so I'm gonna knock it down to about 20 minutes or so, and see if that is enough. So we have more shaft mining. We have a noble amount of stuff going on. Let's see, we have a fair bit of research points. We need more bureaucrats and stuff. Was it bureaucrats and clerks and all that? Let's see. Clergymen add quite a bit. Um, yeah. I think something like that would be very beneficial. Is to, yeah, I'm not really sure. Either way, what I do want to do is do some foreign investment. For example, I can actually build factories in other countries. I can't build them in my own, but other countries I can. It's very strange, I know. But, so like for instance, Bavaria, I can actually improve my relations with them, I believe. And start building railroads there, which I will do, parts of it. The stock exchange is done being researched, so actually we're gonna go over here. And yeah, we're gonna make Bavaria our friend by investing in them with railroads. The rich Bavaria is very helpful to us. Maybe it isn't actually, or maybe that was actually a really poor decision, but it's already been done. So, technology. I did commerce, right, with stock exchange, so that does shares and stuff. That's something. Um, hmm. We can do ideological thought. It gives us some diplomatic influence and war justification and extra national focus. Think about that seems pretty good to me. Honestly, we're falling a little bit behind on military tech though. So actually, let's do that because we should do it relatively quickly. And there should be some riots going about soon as well. So these guys, we have more onto them. There you go, that's what we're looking for. Hmm. Increase my relations with Saxony. Württemberg. Bavaria. That's all I can do. Alright. I'm making quite a bit of money still. I can actually lower taxes on the middle class to about 20%. And we can build cigar factories, so that's kind of interesting. That's a little too low. There you go. 20%. We're going to have a lot of economic mobility. People can move up. The poor are kind of stuck being poor, but the middle class can move up, and well, not hopefully not vice versa. But. Let's see, we have something over here. Bavaria knows its place. They better know. Revolution of the Empire of Mexico. That's going pretty good then. What is the Second Mexican Empire that we're looking at right now? Or is it? Yep. They have a reactionary government. They have an absolute monarchy. That looks weird to me. The USCA is still there. Rio Grande has separated for a little bit. Not much longer. Brazil's still doing its thing. Let's see, how's everyone doing so far? I mean, no one's really doing too awful much, really. Being relatively quiet. Public listed companies, so especially trading has begun. Prussian economists are optimistic about the effect it will have on private investments. Though some express worry what goes up may also come down. For now, we enjoy prosperity for what will tomorrow bring. So, so I mean, it's not for a very long time. It's only for a year. So now railroads are being built as well. Ow. And we got some of that going down. We have quite a bit of influence points. We're getting a notable amount pretty quickly. I need 50 influence to make them friendly. And having Hanover in the spear is quite a serious thing to have. They're not a secondary power that I know of either. Just kicking the English out of the continent is very important. At least to me. What the hell was that noise? Either way. Jeez, I'm making that noise. It's weird. That frame rate, though. Why you gotta be so low? I mean, we're making a lot of money, guys. I don't even know what to do with all of it right now. I mean, we already have 1 million. I mean, we had the second strongest industry in the world. We were pretty low at first. I think we're like 6th, I think. We're only being beaten by England's gargantuan industrial power. But we will have that soon enough. Especially as this starts to dot to land. And money flows freely. And we have so much we can actually expand the army, which I think I will do. Let's see. I can build 2... Now... We'll build some North German artillery. And then some regulars. And just some plain old cavalry. I forgot how it works, but we're just gonna... There you go. That should be enough. Because you buy things in 3s, so... See, we have more than enough money to pay for them. There's some crop rotation. There you go. We definitely have a lot of money. We definitely got that going for us. Another revolution. Norway, our best friend, apparently. And yeah, actually you can see right here, this is a part of the German Empire. Social status? Societal status, we have some morale. We do need to pull these guys towards us though. These guys do need to kind of like fuck off. I'm actually quite surprised how well things are going. I wish I figured out how to discredit people because I feel really stupid not being able to. Oh, cool. We can command units of our puppet states. It's kind of cool. I'm actually surprised there are no projects going on, considering how low taxes are right now. These actually go all the way down to just a 10%, flat 10% tax. Same thing with the middle class. This is going to cause a very large amount of mobilization, I just feel. How are we going over here? Clergy? Oh my. Okay, cool. So yeah, Friedrich Wilhelm III died, almost 70 years old. His son, a romantic, succeeded him onto the throne. Okay, I know this guy. So, yeah, he was. It is Friedrich IV, I meant. Yeah, Friedrich. I can't. For some reason, I just can't. That's gonna bother me. I feel like I have something written down about him too. So that's a really big push right there. Yeah, we have definitely a large clergy now. These guys are our best friend, apparently. That's always nice to know. Be my best friend. Let's not do too much priority. We'll do 2. So we gain a very small amount each day. Our base influence gain is another obnoxiously small amount. So, I don't know. Oh, I can invest money into them too, huh? I could do that. Like Lundberg. Lundberg has cattle. That's nothing I can make. Fruit, eh. This is grain, eh. Cattle. Oh, that's all this thing is. Lumber. Here we go. Timber. I meant. So we can actually make a lumber mill. There we go. I want to. Can I put money into this or no? Does not seem. That's our foreign investment. Actually, no, they're doing it. It's about 3% done. And lumber seems to be a thing that I want to produce. What else can I produce? What else are they making around here? Cattle. They call it strategic mobility. It's not too awful bad. We're gonna do another one. Right there. What else we got? We got fish, no, grain, cattle. I don't think there's anything I can make with cattle. Age of liberalism. While Napoleon and his armies have been defeated, the fundamentalist idea of the French Revolution has not been. In Germany, the old crowns of the Holy Roman Empire have been wrought to naught, and the feudal contracts of old replaced by Napoleonic civil codes. Everywhere in Europe, in coffee houses and universities, the idea of liberalism, political reform, freedom of speech, and rights of the peoples rather than of monarchs are proving again the old proverb that there is no stopping the idea whose time has come. Minorities long yoked under the crowns and scepters are walking up waking up to the realization that the fate is theirs to make, and across faraway oceans, the riches of Africa and Asia beckons. As the dust settles on Waterloo, Europe stands again in the beginning of a new era, the age of liberalism. So yeah, I need to actually get closer so I can actually read this. But let's see. All pops in Prussia become 5%. About 5% become more liberal. So as a whole, I mean, Leper House is not. Um, there we go. This is more about what we're going for. About a quarter of the country is liberal, which could be quite a bit, especially if the rich are liberal ones. And no, actually, they're still majority conservative. The liberals seem to be. Hmm, there you go. So very low taxes, and actually, maybe eventually we can get the poor even. Actually, we can't. It's surprising how steep that is, but yeah, we're gonna lower taxes again. War between Netherlands and Lang Fang, no one gives shit, and the Peru-Bolivian Confederation, probably the essays. Alright, the White Raj. Prices rise on steamer convoys. I think those are going to be always a thing that people need. Actually, to be able to build those things would probably be very nice, huh? I mean, I can look at these and I can just look here and see what you need. Clipper ship. Need a steam. Where's the steamer? Let's see. Excellent. Great. Clipper shipyard. Yeah, see, that's not what we're looking for. Classis rediscovered. Ooh. And when I read of the Athens I'm sorry, I can't read fucking Greek names like that. The progressives of these ancient societies always astounds me. The progressiveness of these ancient societies, I'm really bad at reading sometimes. Here I am, thousands of years later, a less free man than they were back then. The 19th century saw a resurgence of interest in the ancient classics. Many of the ancient societies, Rome and Greece, are looked into for inspiration by liberal thinkers, seeing in them proto-examples and experiments and those same traditions of freedom that they sought to implement in the modern era. A local reform club has established some select pieces of ancient literature are becoming high fashion among the educated elites of Prussia. Um, I don't mind that. I mean, you know, it's a different form of what we would say. Hey, cool, Deutschland has been, Deutschland has been made. That's great. I don't know if it's the one that we were thinking of, but technology, navy, steamers. Yeah, that's where. Wait, commercial raiders, steamer shipyards. Yep. That's why I am gonna have to get steamers though, in order to get clipper shipyards and actually produce those. I think that would be very helpful. Hey, we have a newspaper. Deutschland, Nassau fears on might. South Peru goes bankrupt. Good job. We have gained half the spear for South Peru. It's great. With my mighty navy, I will sail over to South Peru. And, you know, do whatever the hell. Jeez, this is a mess. Let's not look at that. That's not my problem. That's someone else's problem. That's not even America's problem, really. America has another problem altogether. Oh yeah, wow, liberals are actually pushing forward pretty rough. I was actually quite surprised by that. I mean, it's still only about a quarter of the population is liberal, so. A lot more Catholics, actually. We have a much more split divide. I mean, I guess it was, but. It's just one of those things I guess I don't think about sometimes. Honestly, these guys like me. Oh wow, we're pretty close actually to kicking Hanover. We're kicking England out and spearing Hanover. Military access? What the hell does Belgium need military access for? What the hell is going on that I don't know about? You don't need it though, so fuck off. I'm trying not to curse. I'm trying to be like more like professionally. Oh no, crap. Who's the most industrial power? Who's the second? Get out of here. France? France? Why? France? Get out of here, France. Why does Hanover need it? You can have it because you're Hanover. I don't know why you need it. Who are you at war with? You're at war with... Oh, that's going on. Okay, the Opium War. Oh no, it's been 20 minutes! Alright, well guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode then. I know it was really abrupt, but either way. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Oh no, France ended their alliance with me. That doesn't seem like a good thing at all. Are you mad at me or something? What did I do? What did I do to upset you? Oh shit. Alright, that's seeing. Hey, infant schools. What is that? Preschooling. Oh yeah, apparently that was a German thing. I might be wrong, but I think it is. I need a great power to like me, though. Will you take my alliance? What's your alliance anyway? Get out of here. Either way, yeah, I'm gonna do this real quick. Alright, so either way, if you enjoyed the episode, hit the like button. Take pity on me. I have no confidence in myself. It's the only thing that makes me feel anymore. But really, if you did like it, really do consider hitting the like button or commenting some sort of vile thing in the comment section. That's fine too. Subscribe if you just want to hunt me down and bother me, and always know when to dislike a video. Either way, I will see you guys next time.